Hello and welcome to all you sky watchers out there. Get ready for the new moon in the sign of Gemini the Twins on May 30th, 2022, happening at 11:31 a.m. Tropical Universal Time Coordinated. And this is in Lunar Mansion number 6. The psychic astrology messages from Angel and Lord of the Sixth Mansion. Lunar Angel Dirachiel Message: acquire new associates, contacts, and companions bravely. For such acquaintances will prove to be loyal. Fortunate to journey by way of the sea, aboard a boat or a ship, for even if you linger, you will securely complete your tour. Lord Nedeyrahe Message: Monarchs. This is important. Monarchs might launch the waging of warfare campaigns, surround and engulf towns and villages, and hunt their adversaries and outlaws. Understand that. So this is something to be aware of during Lunar Mansion number 6. Now, Luna will be in Gemini from 4 degrees, 17 minutes, and 9 seconds to Gemini, 17 degrees, 8 minutes, and 34 seconds. Now, this is according to Abraham. So that's the span of Lunar Mansion number 6, according to Abraham. And the star to wish upon inside the Sixth Mansion of the Moon, okay, the star, if you want to wish upon a star, because that's where wish upon a star came from. It came from the lunar mansions. So if you want to wish upon a star, okay, if you want to wish upon a star, then you're gonna go ahead and wish upon the star named Alhena. Alhena. That dwells in the Feet of Gemini, called the Little Star of Great Light. And this is in Mansion of the Moon, the sixth mansion, called Alhena. So the mansion's called Alhena. It's the Little Star of Great Light. And the star is called Alhena. It's also called Gamma Geminorum. Gamma Geminorum. And it's the feet of Gemini, okay? And it's the Little Star of Great Light. So that is something that is going to give you a lot of power. And here's the kind of things that you can ask the angel Dirachiel, who's the angel of this mansion and the angel of the star, Gamma Geminorum. You remember that movie where there was a star that fell to earth, and it was a lady? Remember that this is where this is from, and they're beautiful stories. Okay, so Dirachiel is the name of the angel. Okay, and the star Gamma Geminorum, or Alhena, from the Little Star of Great Light. Ask Dirachiel, the angel, to place love or friendship between two specific individuals, two people, persons, or creatures. If you want to be a matchmaker, this is how matchmakers make a match. Sorceresses and sorcerers create representations to provide opportunities for the sons of royal sovereigns to obtain retribution against their adversaries, to annihilate and secure perimeters around urban centers, townships, and parishes, to cause partnerships to flourish, to obliterate orchards, farms, and groves, to destroy the therapeutic effectiveness of medicinal remedies, also to better and increase the robustness of prey for the huntsman to capture or kill. So you understand some of these things could be considered good, some of them are considered bad, and relying upon which side of the spectrum you're on, whether you consider it good or bad. It's relying upon what side of the spectrum you're on, okay? So, again, this is a receiving moon, but it's also a projecting moon, because in the new moon, you finish receptive magic and begin projective magic. So you have to really be sure what you're focusing on. You don't want to receive anything that's going to be bad to you. You want to receive only what's good to you. And some people that don't feel guilty are going to project bad for their enemy and good for themselves. And some people are going to project only good to and fro, enemies and self. Some people want to love the enemy, as Jesus said. So it's relying upon what kind of person you are and what religion you follow. Whether you want to hurt your enemies and help yourself, or help everybody or hurt everybody, it's relying upon whatever. But this is where all of this comes from. And all of the movies and all of the advertisements and all the salesmanship, this is where it all comes from. Get that book, Pick a Tricks. Mansions of the Moon by Christopher Warnock, or Picatrix by Maslama al-Majriti, or also the 3 books of occult philosophy by Henry Cornelius Agrippa, Llewellyn publication. Now, you want to ask Dirachiel to help you. So to persuade the angel Dirachiel to grant you the powers of causing relationships of your choosing to become happy and fruitful, create a rendering of 2 people made from white, pliable material, or a picture thereof, meant to be in good association with each other. Okay? Now, when you do this, they're in good association with each other. They're being friendly with each other. They're having some kind of an embracing of some kind. Good association with each other, and hugging one another ventrally is recommended by Warnock. Agrippa describes the Sixth Lunar Mansion as being named Alhena or Alchaya, recommending supplications towards Dirachiel to help military troops to overwhelm and surround municipalities and settlements, better prospects for hunting parties, to acquire their victims, to devastate the reaping of produce, to rally around and thereby facilitate heirs of monarchs seeking vengeance against their rivals, and to deter the procedures of doctors. That happens during this mansion, medics and other medicinal practitioners, by using images thereof. So if you're trying to get healed from something, this is when they're going to project images at you of people not being healed. So you're going to want to avoid that. You're going to want to change that image to something of your healing modality working for you. Otherwise, this is when they can really do it to you the other way around, okay? If you want your treatments to work, whether you're a physician or a healer or whether you're a patient, you're going to want to, during this mansion, do the opposite of what this mansion is going to have people that are trying to do bad. You want to do the opposite to turn it in your favor. So the icon of a couple in love facing each other and intertwining enveloped in white wax is used by the matchmaker during this mansion to cause amorous emotions and intentions between 2 selected individuals. See? Or just focus on that. And wait till the healing modalities come in the other mansions this month. Because the mansions go, one of these mansions, it goes through all 28 mansions every month. It's like a woman's moon cycle. And they like when Jesus wanted to find a woman who was bleeding, he found a woman on purpose to bring a spirit out of him. He used her like he uses a lunar mansion, like he used a blood moon. He just used her to bring a spirit of the blood moon out of him. A demon. He brought a demon out of him and put it into her, but that was a healing demon. Because demon, it's D-A-E-M-O-N, daemon, it just means spirit. And you can make this, a good or bad spirit, go into a person or into an animal or into pigs or whatever. And they can either run out the cliff or they can get healed, relying upon what side of the coin you're on and who Jesus was trying to help and who Jesus was trying to hurt. But he was trying to help the man that was going insane, so he put it into the pigs and went off the cliff. You know the story. But he was a Kabbalist, and he used that woman to bring that demon out of himself. Because Jesus said to hate your parents, to hate your children. Jesus said to hate. In the Gospel of Mark, he said to hate your children, to hate your parents, to hate your brother, to hate your sister, to hate your wife, to hate your husband. He said these things that that he didn't come to bring peace, he came to bring war. That's what he said. And in Luke, he said all these things. Therefore, Malachi Martin said that any man that tells you that to hate people in your family has a demon. Malachi Martin was telling you that Jesus is a demon. He was telling you that. He didn't say it in so many words, but that's what he was telling you. Understand that. All right, now, there's very specific ways to make rosaries and ways to make amulets and ways to make jewelry, magical jewelry, from using specific types of gemstones and specific types of metals that are relying upon the very specifics of this specific star and the specific stars in this mansion. And we're going to be giving you some of those in the future that are from Vivian Irwood Robson's books, The Fixed Stars and Constellations and Astrology. But for now, we're going to be telling you the general Kabbalistic lore. the general one, according to Kabbalistic lore for Gemini, generally it's used by Mercury, okay? It's ruled by Mercury. You can't use Mercury, so a lot of people use other metals that visually look like Mercury. Or they use silver or something, or iron or something that is not toxic, because you can't use Mercury. Or instead you could sense it with a mercurial plant of some kind. And Gemini birthstone is pearl. So you can make a rosary out of pearl beads, or an amulet out of a pearl, and then you can use something that looks like Mercury, you know, in order to go ahead and use the metal to hold it together. But remember, iron is from Mars, so you might want to be mindful of that. And silver is of the moon, so that might be a better representation. And the birthstone is pearl. Okay, but we give you the specifics for this very soon, because that's very interesting. And on our Wish Upon a Star in Gamma Geminorum, or Alhena, go look at Alhena, and I'll give you the specifics towards the end of the video, the specific gemstones for the specific stars in the specific mansion, the specific gemstones, and the specific metals, according to Agrippa. Okay? And also according to Picatrix, and also according to, there's another one, there's some astronomers in there too. So go check it out, and we will give you all those, mention all of those books in there. Okay, thanks, and we'll see you soon, and stay tuned for our next installment. Before we let you go, 3 important books I already mentioned. I'll mention them again. Picatrix, get that book by Maslama Al-Majriti. I'm sure it's been translated by other people. And Henry Cornelius Agrippa, 3 books of occult philosophy, a Llewellyn publication, and The Mansions of the Moon, a lunar zodiac for astrology and magic, by Christopher Warnock, by Renaissance Astrology. It has the ephemeris. I use that book every day. Highly recommend these books, and the one by Vivian Irwin Robson, The Fixed Stars and Constellations in Astrology. All right, see you next time. Thanks.